Hello and welcome to this week's weekly blend from Roofers Coffee Shop, Metal Coffee Shop, and Coatings Coffee Shop. My name is Heidi Ellsworth.
And I'm Karen Edwards.
And we're here to talk about what's happening in all these amazing industries and just overall. So, Karen, I'm doing something really fun today.
I heard you're going to be popping in and seeing some people, aren't you?
We are. I'm going to go next door and get some bumper stickers and some fun swag. And Lauren White, our editor, and I are actually going to get in the car and drive to Bend, and we're going to visit with contractors and distributors, taking them a little Thanksgiving cheer just to kind of say hi. Because, you know, I fly a lot.
Yes.
But I don't kind of take care of my own hometown.
That's a really good point, you know, and people love swag. So I'm sure you will be welcomed with smiles and thank yous.
Well, we did it when we were in your hometown. We visited.
We did. We visited TC Backer, Ty. We missed him. He wasn't there, but
I know.
His team was, and they were happy to get some of the fun things we left behind.
Yeah. So if any of you are out there are like, hey, come visit us, just let us know. Go on to info@RoofersCoffeeShop.com. And if we're in your town for a trade show or anything, we'll see if we can come by and drop you off something fun too. You never know what may be happening in 2024. So, but I have to tell you, next week is a huge week on the coffee shop. Karen, we have so much.
It is. Now, this week is a short week, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we should say now it's Thanksgiving. So
yes, happy Thanksgiving.
And happy Thanksgiving. And there's going to be some Black Friday specials coming up that we need to keep in mind. And we may have a few to share with you.
Yes, we do. We actually, so we want, you know, Black Friday, we want to be in the know. And our team has just done such a great job. They actually have promo codes. If you want to join the R Club, you can join it at 50% off between now and the end of the year, simply by using the promo code Black Friday. All one word, Black Friday. So sign up for the R Club, get 50% off. So Karen, that's only $250 for a year.
I know.
That's nothing. But this is going to be great. And if you want to get 50% off on classifieds, which we're going to talk about in a little bit too, and we'll remind you of this, but yes. Black Friday ad, all one word, Black Friday ad. So really fun. And the article that's coming out around all of this is really fun too. In fact, it's a yearly tradition.
It is, you know, because it's some fun Christmas gifts for the roofer in your life or for yourself. Treat yourself. We've got a lot of fun gadgets and tools and ideas. So if you're getting ready to start your Christmas shopping, follow us on social media. We'll be posting this on Friday. Or even Thursday, so that you can get those ideas, and we even give you links and discount codes.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I mean, there's a lot of fun roofer gifts. I mean, let's be honest, and metal, and some of those will go for coatings too. So whatever you do, whatever your jam is, we've got it. But next week, so this week is a short week with Thanksgiving, like I said, and we'll say a little bit more about that at the end. But next week, we just decided we were going to give you so much continuing education. We have actually 2 RLWs and coffee conversations next week. And so
all the topics are fantastic. So if you don't have time to go to all 3, register anyway, because then you'll get notified when it's available on demand and you can watch it on demand.
Yeah. So Monday is the LEAP RLW, and it's on their new benchmark report that they actually have an ebook about it. It's all about sales and marketing, technology, what's hot. It's going to be great. So join us for that. I'm really excited about it. And then midweek, we have Da Vinci with extreme weather.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. I was looking at some of the case studies, Karen.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It is amazing. And some of our guests are contractors. Yes. And they're going to be talking about it. So it's not just us talking at you or Da Vinci talking at you. These are contractors that are out there using the products and sharing the stories.
Yeah. And you want to talk extreme weather? These contractors are from Florida, Colorado, and Texas. Yes. They know extreme weather. And so they're going to be sharing kind of how they deal with it, how they work with homeowners and building owners and insurance adjusters. So should be really, really interesting. And then Thursday morning, same time, normal time, we are going to be having coffee conversations, and it's going to be all about regulations, which I know I shouldn't look so excited about that, but it's cool.
Well, that was one of the things that came out of our trends survey, that, people were kind of a biggest challenge for them was regulations. And so we're going to hear all about the EPA and their attempts to make PVC not a friendly material. And you're going to hear about what went into advocating against that and making those changes. It's going to be really good.
Yeah. We have Deb Mazzal from NRCA, who is our, one of our 3 leaders in DC helping us with these. Jason Stanley with IB Roof, and it is sponsored by IB Roof too. And Jason was so instrumental in protecting, the use of PVC in roofing and construction. And then we have Tammy Hall from CFS out of Florida, who is the chair of the government relations for NRCA. And then Trent Cotney, our dear friend, who is always standing up for the contractor and helping him. So, Karen, it's going to be great.
It really is. It really is. And educational as well. And it's important to stay informed on these topics and these issues because there'll be another one, right?
Right.
There always
There'll
is.
be another one. We all have to stick together and do the right things. So, so join us there. Register now, like Karen said. Even if you can't make it, register because, Thanksgiving, you might be like just totally done with turkey laying on the floor and you want to watch a coffee conversations. You can watch it on demand. So, you just never know. Okay. Another really cool thing that has started and is going to run through the end of the year is our annual Giving Back campaign sponsored by, it's all Trent Cotney. It's also the Giving Back page is sponsored by Adams and Reeves, but this is Trent Cotney giving back to the industry. And he is going to match up to $2,500 per association. And you can find those associations and you can donate on the Giving Back page, which is right underneath our community section. Just go under community and you can find it, Giving Back, and it's also on social media.
Yeah. Whatever your donation is going to be, Trent's going to match it up to $2,500 per foundation, as you said. Wow. Help us spend his money. That's what we're telling everybody.
That was what your podcast was with him or your interview. Yeah. So I love that. Help spend his money. And he really is committed. And it is Roofing Alliance, Florida, Chicago, and Davis out of Western states. So this all goes towards research, through scholarships, some really great stuff. So be sure to help give back, be a part of that. Okay. I checked out the classifieds, Karen.
Ooh, what's cool and fun out there this week, Heidi?
Well, I just think it's really cool because what I saw in there was my friend Scott from Interstate Roofing out of Colorado is looking for gutter crews in 14 states. And I was just with Scott last week for the Western States. He's a board member of Western States. And now there's his ad right up on top looking for gutter crews. And if you think, it might be a little cold in Colorado, he's in 14 states. He's everywhere. So, and Colorado is beautiful any time of the year.
It really is. Yeah.
So check it out. Plus, like we said, there's the machinery on there, fabricating machinery for metal that is, this is it. If you want the higher tax incentives, check with your tax accountant because this could be the perfect time for you to be buying that equipment. So check that out also on the classifieds on all 3 sites. We have classifieds. Check them out. There's great stuff. And you get 50% off if you want to place one between now and the end of the year.
That's right.
What's happening in the newsroom?
Oh, you know what? We have a really interesting article. You hear so much about AI, artificial intelligence, machine learning. It just kind of exploded.
Yeah.
And our friends at Creativate contributed an article talking about how you can use artificial intelligence and machine learning in your marketing and your business. And one of the things that they call them AI and ML, they have the ability to basically predict customer behavior It's kind of scary,
Wow.
but you're already probably seeing this kind of stuff in use. If anybody watches Netflix out there, I know there's lots of people that do, and you have that recommended for you that comes up across the bottom. That's because those are machine learning and AI in use saying, okay, this person likes these kinds of programs. So I'm going to match them with that. And it kind of does the same thing for your customers. So it's a really interesting article. And it also talks a little bit about ethics in there too. So I encourage everybody to check it out.
Check it out. And I'm also going to say, check out the website or the newsroom for some of our podcast articles. I don't know if everyone knows, Karen, but we write, a couple of articles around every podcast. And so if you're not a podcaster, but you still want to see some of that and you have your cup of coffee, you can read them. We have one right in there about the Montana show coming up in January of 2024. So if you're trying to kind of start planning your new year, that's a good place. And then we also have one on New Zealand and the National Women in Roofing Chapter Council of New Zealand. So there's a bunch. There's just a bunch of things in there. So be sure to check it out. It's always fun.
You'll find those under the expert conversations category of our newsroom, because I am not a podcast listener. I'm a reader. That's why we have read, listen, watch, right? Some people like to listen. Some people like to watch. Some people like to read. I like to read. So I recommend those articles. They're very good.
Yeah. Choosing the right ventilation for your project needs. Common commercial roof coatings mistakes. Pacific West Roofing is the November R Club Roofer of the Month. I mean, there's so much. So check it out under Expert Conversations. So I guess that kind of circles us back around, Karen, to happy Thanksgiving to everyone out there.
That's right. So if you don't follow us on social media, you should. We're everywhere. Whatever your favorite platform is, you can find us there. We're going to be sharing some clips of our crew saying things that they're thankful for this season.
Yeah. Well, I have to tell you, I'm thankful for everybody out there who is part of Roofers Coffee Shop and all the coffee shops. And Karen, I'm very thankful for you.
Oh, well, thanks, Heidi. Hey, I'm thankful that I get to work with my good friend, Heidi, in an industry that we love.
Yes.
So it's been very good to us. And that's why I always encourage people to give back when Trent's doing things like that, matching donation, because the industry has been very, very good to me. So.
Exactly. And please tell us what you're thankful for on our social media. Make some comments, chat it up, send it in, anywhere you want to go. We want to hear what you're thankful for too. And most of all, we're thankful for you. So everyone out there, have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and we will be back next week.